Hello, friends! The week is rolling along, and boy, is there more and more stuff to get to today. I am back on the coffee train, but just having 1 cup a day in the mid-afternoon and loving it. I'm so thankful that I can have a happy and healthy relationship with coffee again, and I'm happy that I've almost had an entire cup before I made this video. Ooh, it's gonna be a good one. All right, before I get on to the salacious, juicy, yummy stuff, controversial stuff, gotta start off with talking about the convicted pedophile, Mark Salling. The former Glee actor committed suicide. He hung himself. And a lot of people were giving me grief because I wasn't very sympathetic or sensitive about his death. Well, you know what? He's a convicted pedophile. Did you read the details of his crimes? He had thousands of images of underage children engaged in sexual acts. This isn't child pornography. This is child sexual abuse. And him doing what he did, committing those crimes, contributed to the sexploitation of children. So, am I going to be sympathetic towards him? No. Do I feel bad for his family? Yeah. The two are not mutually exclusive. Another pedophile gone, one less in this world. He knew what happened to pedophiles, what happens to them in jail. The whole thing is sad. It's all unfortunate. But what's more unfortunate is those poor kids. I don't want to belabor that or talk about it too much more because it's not something pleasant to talk about. But, hey, this isn't something pleasant to talk about either, and it might get me in trouble, but you know what? 2018, I'm going ham. In 2017, I got into a lot of trouble for expressing my opinion that if I were Kylie Jenner's mother, I would have told her when she found out that I think she should get an abortion. That's not saying that she should have gotten an abortion when the news broke. I wasn't telling her to get an abortion. All I was saying is if that were my child, that's the opinion I would have shared. I would not force that on my child, blah, 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 blah. Anyways, I said all that I said back then because I was concerned for the well-being of that baby, a girl who is apparently due in a couple of weeks or less. And I'm still concerned for that baby. In fact, I'm almost more concerned for Kylie Jenner's unborn child now than I was a few months ago. Because back then, I was under the false impression that she was going to have an army of nannies helping her with this baby. But according to a new report in People magazine, whom I think is the most reputable because they won't print something unless it comes from a direct source, a manager, a publicist, or the celebrities themselves. That's it. People magazine claims that Kylie Jenner doesn't want to get a nanny and is not going to get a nanny because, quote, she is worried about new people around the baby. I am so worried about the baby. I want a ton of new people around Kylie Jenner. Experienced people. A baby nurse or 2 or 3. A couple of nannies. She needs a team. I mean, hopefully she'll do the best job possible. She thinks that she wants her mom and her sisters to help out. Let me break it down for you. My mom didn't want to help take care of a newborn. She loves her grandkids, but that's not their responsibility. My sister didn't want to help take care of a newborn. She loves her nieces and nephews, but that's not her responsibilities. That's your responsibility. So don't expect your family to step up to the plate and do everything that you should be doing, Kylie Jenner. That poor kid. Speaking of Kylie Jenner, she gave quotes, or a family member gave quotes to People magazine as well, talking about, no, not to People, which one was this? Love magazine, right, for the upcoming issue of Love. Kris Jenner spoke about Kylie, saying that she is, brain fart. Anywho, Kris Jenner interviewed Kylie Jenner for the new issue of Love magazine. And when talking about her business empire, she says, I think I truly put a lot of hard work into this. It's not like I'm doing this to make money. I don't even think about that part. This is just something authentic to me. Sure. Sure. Ooh, I'm wild today. Sure, Kylie Jenner. Speaking of the Jenners, Kim Kardashian is like a pig in caca today because everybody's talking about Kim K today, and she is loving it. I made a video yesterday about Kim Kardashian. If you missed that, check it out. From the Kardashians to the Hadids, Bella Hadid and her sister Gigi Hadid are in the new issue of British Vogue, and they are posing together naked in an embrace. A lot of people have really strong opinions about that. They probably, like Kim Kardashian, love that everybody has a strong opinion about that and is talking about them. It's a little incestuous. I would hope my daughters don't do that, but hey, it's making them money. From the Hadids to something really serious and annoying, the convicted groper of Taylor Swift, who was found guilty by a court of sexually assaulting her, has gotten another job in radio. And making things even more appalling, like truly unacceptable, the owner of the new radio station claims that despite this guy being convicted with multiple witnesses and their testimony, he thinks, the owner of this new station, that Taylor Swift is lying. Is time really up? Is time really up for this? Thankfully, Taylor Swift's fans have gotten together and have taken to social media to call on the advertisers of this radio station to stop advertising there. They've put this guy who owns the station, his email address and phone number, on blast. And they're really rallying around what is right. Because that is so wrong. Also wrong, I love Taylor Swift, you know? And I'm going to defend her when I think she needs defending, or when somebody is in the wrong in attacking her. Quincy Jones, music legend, has attacked Taylor Swift for not being a good songwriter. Let me read you what he said. In a new interview, Quincy Jones was talking about the state of music, and he listed a bunch of artists that he likes: Kendrick Lamar, Bruno Mars, Drake, Mary J. Blige, Common, Jennifer Hudson, and Ludacris. Then the interviewer brought up Taylor Swift, and he gave, quote, a look somewhere between disapproval and disdain. Gosh, what's going on with all the planes today? I should have done it inside. But it's a gorgeous day in Los Angeles, so I wanted to be outside. It's like in the high 70s or low 80s. Quincy said, we need more songs, man. Songs, not hooks. And then the journalist said, well, Taylor Swift is the greatest songwriter of our age, according to many people. And then he says, whatever crumbles your cookie. Listen, bro. Don't get it twisted. Taylor Swift is one of the best songwriters of her generation, or of any generation. I mean, she wrote an entire album by herself that sold millions of copies. She doesn't need any songwriters to help her make her material better. In fact, when she comes into songwriting sessions, because I've seen the videos, I know how she works, she'll come in almost with the entire song written, and then the co-songwriters or producers will just add the sounds and help her make what she already wrote even better. Don't try and knock down a successful woman because you're not a fan. Okay, boo? Brew. Speaking of knocking down women, the president of the Recording Academy has apologized for his stepping up to the plate comment that he made Sunday night when he was taken to task for the lack of women winning Grammy Awards. He says that his words were taken out of context and blah, 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 blah. A woman must have told him he messed up. Also, a lot of people have been giving Alessia Cara flack for winning Best New Artist, even though she didn't debut in 2017. She debuted a couple of years ago. She said that she didn't nominate herself and stop raining on her frickin' parade. You can read her Instagram caption in full. But once again, bringing women down. The Grammys are so male, and music as a whole is so male. Speaking of bringing women down, Scott Baio continues to try and depict Nicole Eggert as a liar and trying to discredit her and her accusations that he sexually molested her. She was on the Megyn Kelly show today and explained why she previously lied about the age of her relationship with Scott Baio, her former Charles in Charge co-star. She says that she lied because she felt ashamed. She says that she didn't feel comfortable being honest about what had happened in the past, but now she is. And I don't want to end things on that note, so let's end things on interesting news, or kind of wild. Richard Roeper, the film critic who also used to be a TV star, live at the movies, or at the movies with Roeper and Ebert, he's been suspended, the coffee. He has been suspended again, or suspended. You know, this is one take Perez. I'm not like edited and glossy and fake. I'm real. He's been suspended from his newspaper column because of allegedly buying fake Twitter followers. Now, while that is super thirsty, I don't know if that's something that you should be suspended over. Do you think he should have been suspended for that? I don't. And thankfully, I have not bought any of my followers on any social media platform ever. Thank you. You're awesome. That's it. I appreciate you. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, comment, follow, subscribe, share, and I got a lot of new followers on Instagram because of all that Kim Kardashian drama. Exciting! Thank you to all of my new Instagram followers. I have a goal. My goal is to try to get 1 million Instagram followers by my birthday, which is in March 23rd. It's very ambitious, but hey, putting it out there. If you're not following me yet on Instagram, please do. Instagram.com/The Perez Hilton on Instagram, and also Perez Hilton. Thank you. Mwah. Bye. Another little coffee.